Okay, first you're going to get a white piece of paper and then you're gonna fold it this way. And kind of like when we did our pop-ups, this way. Remember when we did our pumpkin pop-ups and we drew the pumpkin and had the pop-up? You can always do a pop-up like that, but we're gonna flip it over. So first you have this fold, then you're gonna flip it over and fold back again this way. And then you're gonna smooth out your paper and draw kind of a wobbly mountain line. You're gonna start right about here, come down a couple inches, make a little dot, and you're gonna end right about here, up a little. You want a little bit at the beginning and a little bit at the end being saved. And you're gonna draw kind of a mountain line. Like imagine yourself going down a mountainside all the way to your other dot. And then you're gonna take scissors and cut that wiggly squiggly line. And after you cut it out, you're gonna have two pieces of paper like this that fit together like this. After you cut your wiggly squiggly line. Set one aside, you can pick either one you want. And think about, they're gonna have a foreground up here in the front, two middle grounds, and a background. Background, middle ground, foreground. Background, middle ground, foreground. So you can pick. Think about which one you want, save one for later. And our first step today is gonna be adding green grass to our foreground. And we're gonna add it on both sides so that our really beautiful drawing could go either way. So we're gonna start with green grass, and you're gonna use a green marker and then a green crayon. So pick which colors would go back and forth really well. If you pick a dark crayon, pick a lighter marker. Dark crayon, lighter marker. Lighter crayon, pick a darker marker like this. And we're just using green today. We're gonna make green grass in the foreground. And the way you're gonna do that is by just adding texture lines like this. All kinds of grass texture. Just imagine each little blade of grass, and you can fold your paper so you go off the edge like this, but you don't want to go and touch the other middle ground, foreground, and background. Foreground, middle ground, and background is what we're working on. So right now, I'm just adding blades of grass, just like this. And because I used dark green, I can go in and add some more. Because I used dark green and I've got all my grass, now I'm gonna use light green for the background, the background of my foreground. So I've got this good grass texture, and I'm gonna go all the way to the edge. You can also use this side of your crayon, like this, if you like how that looks. And you can be careful here on the edge. You wanna go right to the fold. And just take your time filling it in. I recommend using one color of green for the texture of the grass and one color of green for the background of the grass, because if you use more than 2 colors, it might start to not show as well. The colors might blend, like your crayon color and your marker color might start to match instead of being different. You don't want them to match. You want the texture to stand out from the background. So this is step 1 of our landscapes. The front is grass. And if you make a mistake, you have your backup. You can also use the backup. This is all you need to get done today. If you have extra time, you can do the other side, and you could choose a different combo, light and dark, or one of these markers would work great. So now I've got my grass texture really light. All kinds of marks for my grass texture again. And then I would do a darker green in the background. And my little blades of light colored grass would show up underneath. So you decide what kind of grass texture you want in the beginning of your landscape. And the part we're doing today is the foreground. The base is at the very bottom. So this is the foreground, what we're doing today. We haven't done the sky and the middle ground yet. We haven't done that yet. That will be done in the next coming weeks. So make sure at this point you've got your name right here. And maybe right here. So you can't see it there. So we gotta make sure we get our name on there right away. I'll remind you guys to do that at the beginning.